Welcome to day 4 of New Player Learns Valorant. We started off with the drills today. I tried to be more consistent, okay, try to make sure I'm practicing here at a high BPM, but with minimal movement error. We moved on to the dead zoning training. I did feel a bit more consistent today, we're still making errors, which is to be expected, but I think the muscle memory is starting to learn a bit better. We're not messing up every single shot. We're messing up like every third shot, or every other shot. But also the grouping is a lot smaller, so I'm getting better at like timing and shooting the same spot, where before, even if I did do it slightly correctly, my shot placements would be all over the place. For the over-aiming, under-aiming, and just aiming drill, I tried to really practice putting the directional movement in at the same time as I'm flicking, in order to be able to combine that for when we move on to the medium bots and have a little bit more success than we did yesterday. It was pretty challenging. I was getting a bit dizzy with putting two inputs in at the same time instead of one after another, but I think it's going to pay off. During our death matches today, I tried to focus on, making sure I was stopping before I was shooting. While I didn't do it perfectly, I did see some improvements where if you're paying attention to the shooting error graph compared to our previous days, I'm actually shooting while not moving some of the time, right? And as long as we keep focusing on this and practicing it, I think we'll be able to see improvement. I still was trying to not pull down as far for the close-up sprays, because I always end up like shooting people's legs. And I also focused a little bit on like peeking and crosshair placement and things like that. But that's kind of just like general think about. My main focus every single fight was, okay, shoot. Are they not dead? Okay, walk a little bit to the side, completely stop. It ended with me dying a bit more, I think, to fights that I hypothetically could have won off like an RNG bullet hitting them or like 2 bullets to the stomach. But I think building good habits is more important than, getting some extra kills in a death match. Overall, we got 10th, 4th, and 8th in our death matches for the day, and then we hopped into 2 casual games. Overall, the first game, it went pretty okay. My aim was feeling a bit spicy, the completely blind shot. I'm still not, thinking about enemy players' abilities, but I think as my number of casual games increases, I'll, remember that people can use those and it's not just a gun game. My own teammate kind of messed me up with an ability there, but that's not their fault. That's my fault for like pushing while netted. So I'm kind of bad at the game. Another instance of bad crosshair placement. The thing is I have like too many things in my mental stack right now that I'm working on, right? Like the biggest thing I'm working on today was trying not to move while shooting, which seems trivial, but for some reason I can't not do it. It's addicting, I think, But I guess after I kind of get that down where I can not move and shoot subconsciously, I'll probably work on crosshair placement. Like I kind of spend a little bit of mental stack right now working on it, but it doesn't always work out for me. But it does seem to be going well. We finished the game like 19-10 or something like that. We did get carried by this Reyna who took the agent, I think that's what they're called, that I wanted to play. So it doesn't always work out for you in the long run. But we did end up with the comeback in the second half, and we won the game. Game number 2, we hop in, we get our Reyna, so we're feeling pretty good, okay? Healing is pretty easy, intangible, so if you get caught out in a weird spot, pretty OP, at least for me and the people I'm playing against. At least I think so. Now, one problem I'm running into is I still don't know, like, the enemy agent abilities. Maybe I should just, like, watch a video about those, because I didn't know that guy could teleport. So he kind of juked me out there, so we ended up losing that round. And then there's other situations where, I'm just getting like flash from places where I don't expect flashes, but this is all just game sense, all gained, hopefully by grinding, and then maybe I can expedite it if I'm feeling sweaty. But I'm still trying to use all my other free time just learning other things about the game, so we'll see how it goes. That was kind of a lucky kill here, pretty bad by me. I'm shooting these guys, and I didn't think about a guy could be flanking from the left, which is very unfortunate. Our team did end up surrendering this game because we had a DC. I don't think I voted no, but I also like fat-fingered my keyboard right when it ended, so maybe we'll be able to see in this final clip. But I ended the game 9-5, so I won most of my fights, but I didn't capitalize those fight wins into round wins. We finished the day off with some aim training. I did the bronze fundamental playlist from Voltaic. It seemed similar to the iron. There was a couple new scenarios, but mostly the targets were just smaller and faster if they were moving. We ended up hitting 26 new personal records, high scores.